All right, so we're taking a look at brushes inside of Photoshop, and not only are there brushes that you can create, and I have a video on creating your own brushes, but there's all kinds of brushes within Photoshop, and there's a whole market of other brushes too that are super easy to download and to get. So let me just show you where you go to get some free brushes. So what I usually always do is begin with a Google search, and free Photoshop brushes is what they have. And the two sites that I like quite a bit, Brush Easy, and I also, one that I think is pretty great and that so many of my students use is Brush King, brushking.eu. Oopsie, not edu, but eu. Hold on. But Brush Easy, I mean, there are a ton of these. And there's people who, create brushes and then package them and put them up for other people to use. So we come on into Brush King. And what we're going to see is that I often think a lot of times that brushes are a little bit more like stamps. So we have ones that are like watercolor splatters, and this one right here is paint splatters. But we also can get other things like, let's see, like arrows. So let's download these and take a look at what we have. There are skin textures. Looks like here are faces, lines, so many different things. So I'm going to start with the arrows because those are going to be pretty easy things to take a look at. So I can come down and they're free. I can download them, open them up, and there they are. Now, what I need to open them is a .abr file. That is the story. Those are the ones. Then you can always open up the credits too, and then it will give you some info on why you can use it, how you can use it, if there's any kind of limitations to how you use it. That will come up at that time as well. All right, so we come on into Photoshop once we have downloaded our brushes. I'm going to come to, I'll keep it. I'll work with this image right here. I come on over to my brush window. I click this right here. Actually, let me go to my brush presets. Let's hit brush presets. I click this little arrow right here, and I come to load brushes. And this will now be in my downloads file. I want the .abr open. All right, and it should have loaded it. Now I'll come on down, and there they are. I can see them. I can see those arrows, let's see. And I want to create, why don't I create a new layer for all of this, for the arrows. Right now, the story is when when it's on a new layer, it is you can move those images around. Now, if I wanted it to be a little bit bigger, I would take this and make it a little bit bigger. And there it is. Now, I can see that actually that was too big because see how that is pixelated? So I can open up my history. The story with pixels too, when you have a brush, whatever it comes in at, that's pretty much all it's going to be. You can go a little bit bigger, but you can't go that much bigger without it getting pixelated. So that's why, if you want to make your own, if you have a higher resolution, if you want to put them in a higher resolution image, it's good to make it that way. Now, this is the perfect example of you working with the XY axis if I wanted to flip it. Now, if I work with the Y axis too, this one right in here, I can make it feel like it's moving in such a way through space in a little bit of a different kind of way. So I would say I want to go down more. I think maybe, let's see, 400 might be okay. Voila, there we have it. There are tons of brushes out there. What I would encourage you to think about too is that if you download something and it doesn't work, go find another brush, right? If it's free, go find another one and you can create your own. The possibilities are endless. Now, there are some brushes that load with Photoshop as well. So if you come on into your brush presets one more time, you can click right here. And there's all of these brushes. There's some really pretty awesome ones. There's calligraphic brushes. I'm going to say, yes, I want a pen. I want to add those to them. And and there are tons of them. This is the round fan. These are some newer brushes. I actually like these ones quite a bit. But you can come in, and lots of possibilities. So have fun. I think brushes are an awful lot of fun to work with and to create. Thanks so much.